Welcome to my channel. So today's topic is how do we trade change of character strategy? Can. Well, if you're a beginner, I want to give a hint outside. If you're a beginner and you're struggling to know how to trade, I would advise you. This is the best way to start. I struggled a lot. I cried a lot. I wished a lot on how to know how to trade until I was able to understand this whole concept. Let me get you a marker. This whole thing, power of two. This whole thing. Once I was able to understand it, right, my trading changed entirely for me. This channel is to help you know how to trade. Trading is not hard, but the hardest part is your psychology, and that's why my coach decided that, okay, give it out, let people know that it's not hard to trade. They can learn it on their own and be profitable, but you need to find an edge, and I hope this will help you with this little explanation I'm about to do for you. Now, I can do this on any time frame: 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. All depends on you. Now, markets moves in a sequence of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. For a bearish momentum, for a bullish momentum, while for a bearish momentum, market does lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right? Now, if you look at the situation here, we all know that here is our high, here is our low. Here is our high, here is our low. When markets breaks this low, a change of character has taken place. When markets breaks this high for a bearish momentum, a change of character has taken place. Now, what are we waiting for in this situation? Don't forget what I said. You need to understand the power of the 2 time frame rule. Anytime I complain then to my coach that, oh, I'm getting confused, he will tell me, go back to the power of your 2 time frame rule. Let it be at the back of your mind that you have a 2 time frame rule that guides you. Now, this is where ICT and SMC becomes very sweet. Now, market has to come back, right? Now, what are our reference points? That was say find a reference point. Order block. That's your order block here. Fair value gap, liquidity void, breaker block, mitigation block. Any of this zone market comes back to continue on its directional trend of a bearish momentum if it was on a bullish scenario. For a bearish scenario, market comes back. What are we looking for? Bearish order block, bearish fair value gap, bearish liquidity void, bearish mitigation block, bearish breaker block. Market comes in here and takes its direction. Now I'm going to show you on the chart. The next question is entry time frame. How do you enter? Example, if your higher time frame is on a 4-hour time frame, you can go down to a 1-hour time frame or a 15-minute time frame, find the same change of character strategy and enter. You can risk, depends on how you want to risk in your market. Your risk percentage, how many percent are you risking from your account? 1 or 2%, 1.5%, 1%, 2%, 3%. It depends on you. But my coach and people usually say, don't risk more than 3% on your trading. I learned from someone and I'm passing the knowledge outside. Now, this is a 4-hour time frame, right? If you can see this 4-hour time frame, what happened here? We had our longest swing here, right? Our market shifted structure here. There was a shift in market structure here. Can you see it with a body? Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for an order block. But again, there's no fair value gap. There's no liquidity void. But we have this crazy, what I call it, rejection block up here. It's a rejection block up here. Then I can come down to 1 hour. Or even as low as 15 minutes. As low as 15 minutes. And what will I be waiting for? I'll be waiting for a market shift, which took place here. Market shifted structure here. Can you see that? Market shifted structure here. And I can mark this whole area as my mitigation block. Even with this, not even this area shifting, even this internal here, this is how beautiful ICT is. Even internal here, there was a shift in market structure. Don't forget that on a higher time frame, there was a shift in market structure. Do not forget that. Now, it's coming back to a reference point like the other block of fair value gap, and inside it again, there was also a shift in market structure. What do we have here? You can see a minor break of character, break of structure here, market shifted structure here. And what do we see here? An internal fair value gap. I can take my entry from there, put my zone here, put my stop loss above here just to be on a safer side, or I can decide to even put it here. It's still my trade, but to be safer, I'll put it here and go back to that same 4 hours chart I found my zone. And what will I do? I will target this low, this down low, as my what? Take profit. This is the beauty of knowing how to trade change of character strategy. Now, what do we have here? Market has a swing point broken here. That's our buy side liquidity being taken out here. Also, if you look inside that structure, we had an internal structure here which showed a shift in market structure. Can you see it there? My line is not straight. A shift in market structure. Can you see it? Then you start asking yourself the necessary question. Is there a fair value gap? No. Is there an order block? Yes, there's an order block. Can you see it here? Can you see it? There is an order block. Is there a liquidity void? No. But we have a breaker block up here also. So we know that this whole zone is valid. I can come down to 1 hour. In that same zone of 1 hour, market has come back to my zone. It will still use me and do inducement here, right? But on situations like this, on 1 hour zone, it's still showing me on 1 hour that this is also a break of structure here. Can you see it? This is also a break of structure, making this whole candle here also an order block here. Or I can pick this down one here as the last candle that had the impulse move. This one here with the longest wick. For my safety, I can put this one here because we're on 1 hour, still on a higher time frame. You can also see that there was a liquidity grab here. You can see that, right? That was how this thing happened in this direction. I can trade this market in 2 ways on a 1 hour chart. Now, on the same 1 hour chart, there was a what? There was a shift in market structure here. Markets came in here and entered this order block here. You can see that. And I can enter the trade for a buy here. I use a fixed 1 to 3, but I target here. Before I get to that area, I'll have done my break even. But this is also a good trade at 2.8. But if you also want to be on a safer side, you can come down to 15 minutes. This is the power of what? 2 time frame rule. Where is that section? Let me delete some parts so it can be easy to you to see, guys. Okay, from here, so it will be easy. On that same 15 minutes, market had touched that whole zone. If I had marked that big candle for 1 hour, if I had marked that big candle, this is the whole candle, for 1 hour, market still got here. I can trade that zone 4 times and I'm still going to be entering that same zone for a buy. If you look inside here on 15 minutes, this is a very simple strategy. In case you are struggling, just learn it. It will be good for you to understand. There's a break of structure here. You can see how I'm refining my zone. You can see it, right? There was a shift in market structure on 4 hours. I came down to 1 hour. Shift in market structure. On 1 hour also, I can still come down to 15 minutes inside that same shift in market structure. And I see another shift in market structure. What am I seeing? Another block here. Do you see it? Another order block here. Shift in market structure. It came back for this other block. And what happened? If you look inside here also, if you go to a lower time frame, it's like a signal of a shift in market structure. So you'll be careful. You put your stop loss here. You see what the market did? On 15 minutes, it came to react as normally the break of structure. If you draw Fibonacci from the high to the low, fair value gap order block liquidity grab in these two sections. You can see it here. The chart, ICT always tells why market reacts in different ways in a zone. You can see it here. This is why markets came here to act funny. Because why? You can see a full order block. There is what? Fair value gap here. Fair value gap here on a structural zone. That's why I love ICT, because it's very easy. It shows you everything. Because why? On 15 minutes, there was a shift here, change of character. Liquidity grab. Up here, you can see it. And what do you have? Fair value gap. And that was why there was a reaction here. When market, don't forget the future video I did, when market takes out internal liquidity, it's always going to aim for that same time frame external liquidity. And that's what market did here. It targeted the external liquidity. But normally we know that the overall bias in from a higher time frame is what? A bullish momentum. Do you understand the story? So you need to understand that 2 time frame rule. If you can understand this, I can promise you trading will become very easy for you. If you can understand, why is my mouse behaving funny? Sorry, it's my mouse acting funny. If you can understand this 2 time frame rule, right? If you can understand this 2 time frame rule, you get your zone on a higher time frame and you come down to a lower time frame. Look for the same change of character, just using just one strategy on the whole time frame. You got to be finding those zones. Just that one strategy, you keep using it for the whole time frame, and you start the trading will become more easier for you. It just gives you a bigger picture of what you're looking for on the chart, what you need to find, and that way trading becomes more easier for you. For me, it became easier, and I hope it becomes easier for you. So don't forget to tap on that subscription button. Tell your friends that are struggling that, hey, this channel is helping you to understand how Forex works. Subscribe, ask your question in the comment section. I try my best to answer all questions as much as I can. So thank you for watching, and cheers for your time.